So it seems like Uber's trying to crack down on fake accounts. At least this is what it seems like, because that has been a huge complaint on all the gig apps, all the fake accounts, which of course causes a lot of problems. So I received 2 emails the other day. My husband received them as well. I'm sure some of you guys have seen them as well, and I've heard from other delivery drivers them receiving them as well. So if you haven't received them, do keep an eye on your inbox. I don't know if this is being sent out to everybody, but this is what I received. The first email says, update your driver's license within 7 days. They only give you 7 days to be able to continue driving. It says your driver's license needs an update to ensure accurate account information on our platform. We occasionally require users to resubmit their driver's license. Update now. And again, when you receive this, they give you 7 days, and then they keep sending you emails to remind you to update it. So if I click on update now, this is what it says. It says your document needs an update to ensure accurate account information on our platform. We occasionally require users to resubmit their driver's license. You will need to submit your driver's license to continue earning with Uber. And then down below it says this session is video enabled and may be recorded, which is interesting. Verif will use facial recognition technology to verify your submitted photos. Uber may also use your photos to check for duplication across other accounts. So again, it sounds like they're trying to cut down on fake accounts. Now to the second email that I received, it says update your profile photo within 7 days. Your profile photo needs an update to ensure accurate account information on our platform. We occasionally require users to resubmit their profile photo. Sounds very similar to the driver's license email. And then if I tap update now, this is what it says. It says your document needs an update to ensure accurate account information on our platform. We occasionally require users to resubmit their profile picture. You will need to submit your profile picture to continue earning with Uber. And down below, it pretty much says the same thing as it said with the driver's license. This session is video enabled and may be recorded. Verif will use facial recognition technology to verify your submitted photos. Uber may also use your profile photo to check for duplication across other accounts. So again, it sounds like they're trying to cut down on fake accounts, maybe duplicated accounts. That way people don't have double accounts. So this is a good thing. It's moving in the right direction. Now I'm going to go ahead and update my documents right now, and we're going to see how it goes. And I'm also going to, if it'll let me get the apps turned on, get the apps turned on. Definitely get DoorDash and Grubhub, and if Uber Eats will let me get on, I'll turn on Uber Eats. So I'm going to update this and let you guys know how it goes. All right, guys, so I got my driver's license submitted. This is what it says. It says your driver's license has been submitted. It usually takes less than a day or so for an agent to review your information. So just an FYI, it says it can take less than a day. So it sounds like it could be a day, but I have good news. My driver's license was approved within like 10 minutes or so. Same with my profile photo. So at first you're like, how long is this going to take? You wouldn't think it would take very long, but I guess if anything is suspicious, it might get pushed somewhere else and might take a little bit longer to review. But everything went through. So I am ready to get back online, which is good news. So we're gonna get Uber Eats turned on and the rest of the apps turned on. All right, guys, 2 quick things. One, DoorDash wanted me to verify my identity to continue dashing. It says verify your identity to continue dashing. We require all dashers to verify their identity to continue dashing. And then it says, how do I verify my identity? Use the Dasher app to provide a selfie, and it wants to take a picture of the front of your face, the left, and the right, which I did. And then it says, what happens if I don't verify my identity? And it says, to start dashing, you need to complete the verification. You can still view your earnings and parts of your account in the Dasher app. So I took the scan of your face and it says processing selfie. This may take a few seconds. And then after a bit, it said your identity was successfully verified. Thanks for taking the time to help keep DoorDash a safe place for everyone. So thankfully it didn't take very long. I was able to get on. Once I got all the apps on, it was kind of quiet for a moment. Usually, you know, you start off with your declines. There was no declines. The only offer that I got was for $6.75 from DoorDash for 3.1 miles for 5 guys. So we are here. I gotta go check in. There are fries, and the fries are always cooked last, so there's usually like a little bit of a wait, but it doesn't look busy here, so hopefully it won't be too long. We're heading in. Hi, checking on Kayla L. DoorDash.
Waiting for fries.
You said what?
Waiting for fries. Kayla.
Yeah, thank you.
Gracias. There you go. Dale, gracias.
All right, so I checked in. I think they had the burger ready, but of course they got to drop the fries as usual, so a little less than a 5-minute wait. Customer seems to be in an apartment. They did leave a note, please do not knock or ring doorbell, which I don't. I've mentioned this before, unless specified to do so, and they don't want me to, but I'm gonna hit directions and customer. 11 minutes, 2.65 miles. We're on our way. All right, guys, so got the order dropped off. The pinpoint was like at the end of the building, and they were actually on the opposite of the building. So I had to do a little bit of walk, not bad at all, and they were upstairs. But their front porch is all wet. There wasn't anywhere to really leave their food. And so there was kind of like a ledge by their window, and there's like a tree, so I kind of stuck it behind the tree where the ledge was. The bag actually fit there perfect, so it wasn't wet there. And Uber Eats is sending me something. $7.10 for 6.7 miles. If the miles were lower, then I would take it. That's a decline for me. Anyways, I took a picture to, you know, make sure that they could see where their food was. Hopefully they'll realize why I did it, because I don't want their bag to be wet. Those Five Guys bags are like really thin. It'd be nice to have like a plastic bag in these weather conditions, you know. And the other thing I wanted to say is, typically when somebody doesn't want you to knock or ring, it's because, oh, this is a good one. Here we go, guys. $13.23, 5.5 miles. That's my kind of offer. That's why I like to hold out and wait. But I'm walking down the stairs, and 2.5 miles away. I'm walking down the stairs and I hear this big dog barking, so that's why they didn't want me to knock or ring, and that usually is the case because they're an apartment complex. Anyways, we're heading to go pick up the sushi, and I think it's been a very long time since I picked up from this location, if I'm thinking of the one that it is. But anyways, we're on our way. Wrong door. Hi, picking up for Samuel K. Uber Eats.
Let's meet both of these here.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes.
How long have you guys been at this location?
We've actually opened, it's been about over 2 years.
Oh, has it? I didn't even know it was here. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. You too. All right, so order was ready. This actually isn't the sushi place that I thought it was, but there is another Mio Sushi. I guess they've been here for 2 years. I've never picked up from over here. There's like a brewery and some other restaurants. So kind of cool because you get taken to different places and you can try out different restaurants. So I'm glad I found this little spot. Customer is 9 minutes, 3.3 miles. And they left a note. It says, sleeping baby, please do not ring bell or knock. Thank you, which I won't. We're on our way. So this house was kind of up in the hill, so we kind of had to take some back roads, kind of foggy, not a bad drive at all, kind of up in the hills, but got their order dropped off. I put it on their bench. I had a bench by their front door. Didn't knock or ring because I don't want to wake up the baby, of course, but I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always so much appreciate you guys riding along with me, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.